Hello, I'm Benson and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you an air cooler. This is made by Midea and this is sent to me for free for review from Amazon Wine program. So I didn't pay for this. But this is coming from Amazon, not from the manufacturer. So I can actually say good or bad things about it without me having to worry about my standing with the manufacturer. At the moment, it's £109 and the original price was £129.99. This is a 7-litre version. They also do a 5-litre version. But because they are the same price at the moment, so it will be silly not to get the bigger version of the fan. As you can imagine, bigger the better, right? So I have to sit back a little bit today because the box is actually massive. There we go. Midea air cooler, and this is the MCF23XRWUK. So what this is actually a tower fan. So unlike a circular fan which blow air out in the front, this one is actually like a cylinder, and the air still come out from the front, but it usually can rotate from side to side. And it has a water tank which stores some cold water, hopefully. You can put ice pack in it. The water will circulate at the back of the fan where it cools the air and comes out in the front. It does make the air a bit humid, but it does help to cool down the room a bit. Now at £100 in the UK, you can't really stretch to get a aircon or the aircon with compressor and coolant. So evaporator cooler will actually help during the really hot days in the summer. Or you can use it just as a fan. My video is not scripted. All I'm going to do is do an unboxing video, show you what the products can and can't do. If you find my information useful, don't forget to share, like and subscribe to my channel to help me grow. The bigger my channel, the more gadgets that I can have on my channel to show you guys what your money can buy. I will put the link in the description. If you do buy from my link, I do get a bit of commissions from selling it from Amazon. Anyway, so let's have a look and see what your money can buy. Alright, so it's going to be hard to show you exactly what I'm taking out from the box, but please bear with me. So you got your instruction booklet. You got a couple of ice pack. It's already liquid inside, so you freeze this one to make it really cold. You got a small handheld remote control. I will give you some close-up of the products later. And then I need to get this out of the box. I think this is the only way I can show you the fan because it's so tall it won't fit on my bench. So let's take off all the protective films or tape and foam. So let's start with the back of the fan. Here you got a little latch and you can pull out the water tank. And right at the bottom of the water tank is the water pump. Now you can remove the tank and just leave the pump in place. So this is where you can put water in. And you can also use the ice pack to cool the water further. But unless you're doing maintenance or you want to clean out the tank, I would just pull it out, pull the water in, and then just leave the pump attached to the tank. It's a bit of a hassle to take it out. Then you can close it so it doesn't come out anymore. On the top here, this is the filter. Now this is a paper matrix where the water get pumped on the top and runs down the paper matrix here. And because the fan is right in front of the paper matrix, it draws the hot air through the back here, through the water, and then come out in the front. Now, this is a very efficient way to cool down the room, but unfortunately you will be adding a lot of moisture into your room. Now as you can see, the cable is not very long, so my socket is over there and it's already stretching the cable out. Top of the fan is kind of a black plastic, and it looks like it's already got scratches on it, so it could be scratched very easily. And also this is like a fingerprint magnet. Now when you turn it on, is warning that flashing the water icon, so it's telling me that there's no water in the tank. And this is number 6 speed, I guess. So let's change it to number 1 speed. This is number 1 speed, so I can faintly feel some air movement. Okay, so 6 is the maximum. It is a bit noisy, but at the same time, it's nice and cool. So you can have the vent moving left and right so that you cool the whole room. By touch a button, it starts to rotate left and right. And you got mode. And you got a timer. You can tell the fan to turn off after so many hours. A very simple remote, and it takes, I guess, two AAA batteries. Yeah. Now the remote is directional, so unless you're pointing at the thing, it won't work. This should be very easy to clean because you can just open this, and you have access to the back. And I can see the fan blade in there. I just switch it off, so it's still spinning a little bit. 2 screws, which is holding the grid in place, and all you need to do is undo the screw. This one here, you lift it up, and then the whole protective panel can come off, and you can clean the inside of the fan. This kind of maintenance job needs to be done because there is running water here, so there's moist air inside the fan blade area, and that is what usually gather all the dust inside. If I give you a bit of a close-up of the tank, so this is what it looks like inside. Well, it is opaque, so you can actually see through the front window and see how much water there is in there. The pump, there is a latch to keep it right at the bottom so it doesn't run dry. So that's it. That's all I have time for you today. I know this is a very short unboxing video. I didn't really test it or anything like that. But there is not much to a mechanical fan with water dripping behind it to cool the room down. Thank you very much for watching. I can't wait to see you next time with more interesting gadgets. Bye bye. DIY runs in his veins, there's no turning back. 2 kids by his side, a family so tight, a loving wife who's his beacon of light. In a world so fierce, he's caught